Hello, world. um, so, I'm doing this video as support for those who have a pornography addiction and who, probably masturbate to the pornography. And so, people who have been wanting to stop watching pornography and to stop masturbating to pornography or to thoughts about pornography. So here I'm presenting a solution, a technique that you can do that so far in all of existence and everywhere I've looked, no one has said this exactly, that what I'm going to be saying right now as a suggestion and support, but this is within the principle of living words, of living that which you're trying to look for within something or someone else, to actually live it for yourself. So truly look at this really basic point. When you're there watching pornography, you're looking for something. You're looking for something there. And yes, you are looking for that point of energy, of stimulation. But behind that, there is something there that is more real, that is more personal. I mean, for example, if we were to really describe it in words, for one person it can be a point of looking for relief. For another person it can be a point of looking for, like relief within stress, like you're trying to get away from stress, trying to get relief. For another person, it can be a point of trying to find some sort of intimacy, to find some sort of connection with another person. Through the seeing that within other people. When they're having sex, or trying to find something else, right? Some word, something within that. And yes, there are pornography, which is really weird stuff, and things which aren't just natural sex. Yes, there is that. There is pornography which is very violent, that abuses animals, that abuses children even, that exists. So I mean, that I see as a process that developed through time, through really not finding what you're looking for, and in a way trying to look for basically other content in a way. So it's like an evolution way when people go through those stages of watching pornography, and it gets into those extremes. But here I'm looking at supporting those who are trying to stop, who are trying to find some solution, because they're not really stable within their lives. They're not really happy with what they're doing. And for me here, what I'm presenting is the solution, which is to actually live the words, live the points that you're trying to look for within pornography. You live it with yourself. And this here are words of intimacy, of expression, of being unconditional, being gentle, being caring, giving attention, or whatever other words you're looking for. For you personally, see what words you're trying to look for within the watching someone having sex with someone else. Maybe it's you're watching and you see the woman, how they react, their orgasm, and that's what turns you on, for example. And so maybe that's what you're looking for. You're looking for an intensity, maybe. You're looking for some sort of expressiveness, or some sort of connection. So within that, try to find the words for yourself personally, and be self-honest with yourself what those words are. And the solution here is to live it. And what I found is that it's possible to actually live that as those words within your own expression, just by yourself, within masturbation. where you're not thinking about anyone else, you're not thinking about a man or a woman, you're not picturing things, is actually you moving yourself, moving your body within those words, within those moments. So it's like you move yourself as intimacy, as a depth. You move yourself as gentleness. You move whatever the words you're actually trying to look for within that pornography, within watching someone else having sex with someone else. So instead of just watching someone else having sex with someone else, you actually live it with yourself, and then it's just you yourself with yourself, moving, expressing with yourself. Like, you're the one who becomes gentle to yourself. You're the one who lives intimacy and depth with yourself. You're the one who lives all those words. You can even live intensity with yourself and expressiveness. And you can create that and live that in the moment. And it's not like something fake. It's something that's real. It's something you do. And it's how you treat yourself and live that. And all this within masturbation. And it's not about looking for something out there. It's right here already. It's yourself. And living that way is much more fulfilling. It actually satisfies you. You're actually living, and it's all you. It's not like something separate from you that you're looking for. And so you won't have an addiction because it's complete. Like, an addiction occurs when there's something that's missing. But when you actually live the words as yourself, then it's real and it's here. And this is something that I haven't seen or heard anyone talk about. Maybe someone has, but I haven't directly heard of it or seen it. But this is the basic point. And I've tested this. I know what this is like. I've lived this for myself. And this is just really just one aspect of what it means to live words. But there's one dimension within sex, within masturbation, within pornography. But you can open it up that to the whole entire life in that way. We live words in that way. But right now, if you have a pornography addiction, this is actually a great point to work with, because it is really rewarding to live these words with yourself within masturbation, because it's a great experience. You're creating it, and it's just you. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing bad with it. It's just you, yourself, your body, and that's it. And there's no lack, and there's no, like, anything weird. But I mean, that's something that you have to show for yourself and live for yourself. And yeah, I mean, if you look at the point of addiction, it's usually focused on you're thinking about someone, like a certain woman or a certain man, and how they look, or how they talk, or how they move. But realize is, like, within that, you're desiring like something that you could actually live for yourself. And that's the point to realize. If you realize this basic point of what I'm talking about, then you're able to really live a full life, really. You wouldn't be limited to just looking for a man or a woman who look a certain way, or is a certain way, like someone who's really dominant. Because then you live that for yourself. You live that intensity, you live that dominance within yourself, where you actually just are here and you express, and it's something stable. Or if you're looking for gentleness, then you live that for yourself here. So whatever word you're looking for, you live it here. And you live that with yourself within sex or masturbation. And two, if you have a partner and you have addiction to pornography, it's the same process. You live those words as yourself when you're having sex with your partner. You don't look for your partner to give that to you, you actually give it to yourself already. And then you share that with your partner. And then it becomes a real relationship of equal standing, because usually what happens is that we try to look for a partner to give us that word. Maybe they're being assertive and dominant, or maybe they're being gentle, But instead of, you could actually just live that for yourself. And then it becomes something great. It becomes like an equal standing point, where it becomes a point of creation, a point of sharing. And that becomes like a whole different level. And it's something that's actually real. What we don't live as ourselves isn't real. So here's my support for you. If you've had any problem stopping your addiction to pornography, or even other addictions, you can apply these same principles here. This is my support for you. So, thank you very much. Have a good one.